What is up, my Ultra Steels? My name is Matthew, and before we begin today's video, I just want to make a short announcement that since it's been a month since I've uploaded, I was thinking instead that at least, if I could, um, every once or twice a week, I upload a video then. Like, every week, just once or twice, just so that, I have enough content there and then there, and, just how it's going to be. So yeah, because since there just hasn't been a lot going on lately, with school and everything, so I thought, to make it count, why not I just do like few videos per week. I don't know what days, but just any time throughout the week. I'll be in and out from there. So yeah, that's all I just wanted to let you know. Um, so now in the real video, we're going to be talking about the new game that JoJo Studios came out with, Boris in the Dark Survival. And it's this game is the third anniversary for when Bendy and the Ink Machine, I think, came out for chapter 1, or I don't know if it's the whole game. But this is more of an anniversary game. So and I didn't want to do a breakdown for this until the game came out, because it actually said it was going to come out February 10th, and I realized I would love to make a video on that, but why not I just wait for the game to come out so that we already have more to talk about. So now that it's out, I'm just going to be explaining it to you, like what my thoughts and inspirations were in the game, because I'm not able to play it now. If I had it, of course I'll try to play it, um, because I don't have Steam, I don't have Android, um, but once it comes eventually, like on App Store, I might be able to play the game for you guys. And let me know if you guys want me to talk during the gameplay, or just play without talking. Whatever's fine to you. Just let me know in the comments below. So yeah, now it's time for the breakdown thoughts. Okay, so I love the new graphics that they did, because I think this is kind of like getting ready for us for a Dark Revival kind of way. Um, I love how Boris, he just opens the door, and I'm just doing the trailer thing because this is all I can do. But I just love how the graphics are in this new Boris game. Here, this kind of reminds me of like a Showdown Bandit style. Like I said, the graphics are really good, great for Bendy. You got Boris wearing his helmet, and I think he can earn a bone too at some point. And you're just like going around the studio. This is just what I love about it, because like the game is $1, and it's just to celebrate. And this is a great style. So I also love how you open things too. I love how you just turn it and then it reaches the right direction, and then it just opens like that. Because we used to just open things, but this is like work, and I love that. I love that a lot. So the main point of this game is to collect items on your like left, and then you have like a stealth like bar at the right screen, and you're collecting objects randomly generated. And there's also like audio logs too. Like you have to search for spoons, radio tape clips, gears. You have to search for like completely all that stuff. And of course, you got some great bendy cutouts there as well. And everything is randomly generated. And I'll tell you the next part in a minute. But this is what I exactly meant by how the game used to work. So that's why, yeah, you're just looking for objects. When you're running out of like running speed, you always find one of those so that you can drink it to get the health back up. And then there's audio logs too. The only ones I heard so far was Wally Franks, Thomas Connor, Norman Polk, and I believe Jack Fane. That's all the ones I heard. I don't know if there's any more, but if there's any more, let me know in the comments below if you find any more. And then this was the other part I wanted to tell you about. Of course, it's probably obvious. Of course, you have to survive the Ink Demon while you're collecting the objects from there on out. And Boris in the Dark Survival. Okay, so now since we looked at since we were breaking down our feelings and how great the game was, um I'm gonna discuss about the ending in Facecam, or just how I thought this takes place in. So basically, oh yeah, and the warning, spoilers too, spoilers. In case if you haven't seen the gameplay, do not watch this part of the ending. Okay, now. So basically, what happens is, I believe this takes place before Henry's at the studio, because at the end of the game, um, Boris was discovering himself, what he how he used to be like. He saw a glimpse of himself, what he used to be back in the room in chapter 3 in Bendy in the ink machine. Like in the beginning, where the kitchen, that takes place in the same area where Boris and Dark Survival is. Um, so technically, we were kind of playing Boris and Dark Survival, but we were playing it in a Bendy and the Ink Machine way, where the door was blocked off because this is Bendy and the Ink Machine. But in Boris Dark Survival, we don't see that what goes further on. But anyway, enough of that. It takes place in the same room, and Boris kind of knows what he sees through himself, but then it was suddenly all gone, and I for that part I don't understand what that meant, but then once that was done, we heard the door opening like the same way um Henry came at the studio. So I'm going to assume that Henry came in right after Boris did his adventure, like when Henry arrived at Joey's apartment. That's when it took place, right after. So yeah, that was what I think what happened is this was kind of like a prequel to it, um, before Henry arrived at the studio. And it was really surprising too, because the only time we ever like encountered Bendy was a lot in chapter 3, because we had to like watch out for him while we were doing like um, like errands for Alice in chapter 3. Like that was like the only time like we had to like stay away from the Ink Demon, unless in chapter 2 we run away from him, and except for like the boss fight in chapter 5. But other than that, that's all we had to really worry about for Ink Demon, because for some reason we didn't like really see him like a lot in chapter 1 or chapter 4. And to me that's kind of understandable, because if they're making all these timelines, then the Ink Demon's everywhere. So I don't he's probably like in like one like place or another, and you might disagree with me on that, but you know, it's just a theory. not a, I'm not being game theory, but So anyway, like I said, this was just my breakdown and a feeling thought of what this story took place in. So, like I said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember, I'll be uploading once or twice a week. See if that works out well for me and to you guys. And that's pretty much it. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Ultra Steel out. Oh wait, and one more thing too, guys. We are about to reach 100 subscribers, and I'm gonna also make a 100 subscriber special, once we hit that goal. And then once we hit 100 subscribers, my next goal will be at least at least 150 after like we reach 100 subscribers. So like I said, we're about to reach 100 subscribers, and really excited to go forward with the channel. And yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick. Thank you, and see you next time.